Congratulations for making it to the championship, everyone. This will be the 2020 National LifeSmarts Championship. You guys have obviously worked very hard to get to this level, and everyone here is very proud of you. I would like to welcome our two finalist teams from North Dakota and Pennsylvania. The rules will be the same as they have been all day. I don't know if we want to introduce the officials because I don't know how many of these are officials for in the last group or not.
I believe we all met the teams from Pennsylvania and North Dakota in the last round.
So I did not, because I did not have it on my calendar, so I will introduce myself. My name is Evan Wilson. I will be your question master. I am the pharmacy director at Western Plains Medical Complex, Dodge City, Kansas. Former LifeSmarts competitor about a decade ago at this point. So we'll go ahead and start with our first team link question. So we will be starting with North Dakota, and I have to remember how to do the team link. Give me 1 second. I am sorry. All open-ended. All questions are open-ended, and you have at least 4 correct answers. Each player will provide 1 answer. There will be no conferring, and we will not use buzzers. Your team will have 20 seconds for the 4 answers. All right.
Can you hear us?
Correct answers, yes. Team link question number 1 for North Dakota. In any economy, there are 4 basic factors of production. Name them.
Capital. People.
Resources or materials.
Entrepreneurship.
Okay. So after they go through it, do we go to the next one, or do the judges give their score and I go over the answers? How is it traditionally done?
Yes, we'll go to the next one and then we'll let the judges deliberate. Thank you.
Okay, sorry about that. Team link number 1 for Pennsylvania. As an entrepreneur, making your product visible and attractive to others is part of marketing. What are the 4 P's of marketing?
Production.
People.
Presentation.
Publicity.
Okay. While the judges deliberate, we'll go over the answers. In the economy, the 4 basic factors of production are land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. And the 4 P's of marketing are product, price, promotion, and place.
Judges, do we need a breakout room? No? Okay. I gave North Dakota 10 points, and I did not give any points to Pennsylvania. Thumbs up from everybody? Okay.
Okay. So now we will move on to team link number 2, once again starting with North Dakota. There are 4 classes of fire extinguisher, A, B, C, and D. State the letter and the type of fire it is intended to extinguish.
C is for electrical. A is for kitchen.
D is for grease fire.
B is for grease fire.
Okay. And on to Pennsylvania. Remember the acronym PASS if you should ever need to use a fire extinguisher. What do the initials PASS stand for?
Oh.
Aim.
Squeeze.
Sweep.
Okay. While the judges go over the answers, the 4 classes of fire extinguisher, A, B, C, and D. A as in alpha is for wood and paper. B, Bravo, flammable liquids, grease, gas, and oil. C as in Charlie is electrical fires. D as in Delta, flammable metals. Pass is pulling the pin, aiming at the base of the fire, squeezing the trigger or handle, and sweeping from side to side.
Judges, I gave 5 points to North Dakota, and I gave 20 points to Pennsylvania. Oh, Ryan has a question. I think we need to go to a breakout.
Okay. Y'all should be able to do that. But
Ready?
Casey,
I'm up. Yeah, I'm opening the caucus room now. Stand
thank you, Paul.
Evan, you need to pull out some some Laffy Taffy jokes. Remember, that's what we do in Missouri.
Okay. Hold on. Let me pull them up again.
That's what we do in Missouri. We
I
taught you
know.
well.
I was even there.
I know. It's the reason I said you need to pull them out.
The judges are back. We are going to give 10 points to North Dakota on that one and 20 points to Pennsylvania.
All right, Evan, you'll have those Laffy Taffy jokes for the next time.
They are on my next tab. So, all right, team link number 3, starting with North Dakota. The FTC lists 4 steps to protect yourself from phishing scams. List them.
Don't click on unsolicited links. Keep your info private.
If you get a suspicious email about your bank account information or anything, ask your bank or check on it.
Don't open up emails that you don't know who they're from.
Okay, and then another 4 for Pennsylvania. The FTC lists 4 common warning signs of a scam. List them.
An unknown email address.
Could I get you to repeat that? You kind of lagged out a little bit.
Sorry, an unknown email address.
An unknown phone number.
Frozen funds.
Unsolicited.
Okay. While the judges deliberate, the 4 steps to protect yourself from phishing scams: protect your computer by using security software, protecting your mobile phone with security updates and other automatic updates, protect your accounts with multi-factor authentication, protect your data by backing it up, and then the warning signs of a scam. The scammers pretend to be from an organization you know. They want to help you solve a problem or get out of trouble. They pressure you to act immediately, and the scammers want you to pay in a very specific way, usually credit cards or something like, or debit cards or gift cards, something like that.
Judges, do we need a breakout room again for this one? I'm sorry, I'm having to scroll through these different windows to see. Ryan?
Maybe.
Yeah, let's do a breakout room.
Okay, we have the Laffy Taffy pulled up. Give me 1 second. So for Pennsylvania, what is a parasite?
A bug.
A place you go in Paris.
We're talking Laffy Taffy jokes, man. Laffy Taffy jokes.
And then for North Dakota, what did the lunch lady say to Luke Skywalker?
I have your supper.
It's a good one, but it's use the forks, Luke. So. All right, this one will be for the LifeSmarts people in the room, the staff. What do you call a happy cowboy?
I want to say something like giddy up, but that's, I don't know.
A jolly rancher.
Oh, nice.
Love it.
That doesn't make any sense.
They're
What
Laffy
kind of-
Taffy jokes. Do
Yeah,
half
what
of them
kind
make
of
sense?
bean can't grow? A jelly bean. I don't get that one.
Oh, like a bean, like a green bean grows, but a jelly bean does not grow. You can't plant it and grow more jelly beans.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay, the judges are back now. We're giving 5 points to North Dakota and 5 points to Pennsylvania for that one.
You missed
All
our
right.
fabulous Laffy Taffy jokes.
They were just perfect. So that brings us to the end of our team link round. Currently, the match is tied at 25. Next, we will be doing our lightning round. We will be starting with North Dakota. I will ask each team 5 open-ended questions about retirement planning, and you'll provide a response to each. North Dakota, are you guys ready?
Yep, we're ready.
Evan,
Okay.
this is John. Could Evan? Sorry,
Yep.
This is John. Could you give me just 1 second? I need to make sure I have the pictures of all the different judges here so I can see. See 1 second.
If you go all the way to the right on the standard view, you should all be there because you're the most recent ones to have joined.
Could you repeat the question while he's doing that?
Yeah, I will ask each team 5 open-ended questions about retirement planning, and you'll provide a response to each.
All right, this is gonna take me a little more than a minute. Keep going.
Okay, so go ahead with the questions then, John.
Yes, continue, please.
Okay. Okay. All right, North Dakota, these first 5 sets are for you. Question 1, setting aside income or money for future spending.
Saving, final answer.
Interest that is calculated and paid on both the initial principal and the accumulated interest.
Compound interest, final answer.
A long-standing federal insurance program to provide benefits to older adults, their survivors, and workers who become disabled.
Social Security, final answer.
When employer and employee both contribute to the employee's retirement savings plan, the employer's contribution is called what?
Matched contribution, final answer.
Employer-sponsored retirement plans that guarantee a certain monthly benefit for life.
401k, final answer.
Okay, and we will move on to Pennsylvania unless John wants me to hold off for a second again. You can
No,
just
keep
give me a
going.
thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay,
Keep going.
next 5 for Pennsylvania. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Okay. The federal health insurance program for people age 65 and older and some people with disabilities.
Medicare, final answer.
This Social Security program pays monthly benefits to those under the age of 65 who cannot work because they have a qualifying condition.
Social Security disability, final answer.
3 to 6 months worth of income and savings to cover unexpected expenses.
Emergency fund, final answer.
A personal retirement plan that allows people to set aside money and provides a tax advantage.
Roth IRA, final answer.
A worker's paycheck deduction to an employer-sponsored retirement plan, such as a 401k.
Contribution, final answer.
Okay. We will go through the questions while the judges deliberate. Setting aside income or money for future spending is savings. Interest where you calculate on both the paid and is paid on both the initial and the accumulated interest, compound interest. The federal insurance program providing benefits to older adults, survivors, and those who become disabled is Social Security. When the employer and the employee both contribute, the employer's contribution is called the employer match. And the employer-sponsored retirement plans guaranteeing a certain monthly benefit for life is a pension. The federal health insurance program for people age 65 or older is Medicare. Social Security program, monthly benefits to those under 65 but have a qualifying condition. Social Security disability insurance. 3 to 6 months worth of income and savings to cover unexpected expenses is either an emergency fund or a rainy day fund. Personal retirement plan allowing people to set aside money, providing tax advantages. IRA, traditional, or a Roth IRA. A worker's paycheck, the worker's portion of the deduction to the employer-sponsored program of the 401k is the employee contributions.
Judges, I have 20 points for each of the teams on this one. Can I get thumbs up or thumbs down? Daryl?
I have a question. So quick deliberation.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey, can we go to the breakout room, please?
Okay. Hey, Carol, are you there?
I am.
What planet is like a circus?
Oh, which one?
Saturn, because it has 3 rings. Yeah. So this one is going to be for North Dakota. Where do kittens go on their class trips?
Museum. The Museum.
Yep, the Meowseum.
That's 5 points.
Yeah, we should.
Unfortunately, I don't think we can provide points for Laffy Taffy jokes.
Okay, we're back. We are awarding 20 points to North Dakota and 25 points to Pennsylvania.
All right. For our next lightning round, it will all be about cell phone use. I will ask each team 5 open-ended questions about the cell phone use. Please provide a response to each. So in the script, it says with the left, but we were starting with the right team second. Are we switching it up for the finals?
Yeah, so you're going to start with Pennsylvania and then go to North Dakota.
Okay, so we're keeping it the same. Okay, Pennsylvania, these first 5 will be for you. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Okay. Some individuals experience this when separated from their phone.
Separation anxiety, final answer.
Online messaging of an intimidating or threatening nature.
Flame, final answer.
Compulsive overuse of a mobile device.
Phone addiction, final answer.
This is caused by exposure to blue light before bedtime.
Insomnia, disturbing sleep cycle, final answer.
Teens who sleep with their phones often worry about FOMO. What does FOMO stand for?
Fear of missing out, final answer.
Okay, next 5 will be for North Dakota. Are you guys ready? Oh, you'll take that as a yes. Okay.
Oh, we said that.
Sorry.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Spending excessive time online is correlated with this feeling of sadness.
Depression, final answer.
Frequent digital media use appears to increase the risk of symptoms of ADHD. What does ADHD stand for?
Attention deficit hyperactive disorder, final answer.
The restlessness, irritation, or anger experienced when smartphone use is limited.
Rage, final answer.
This is the most popular screen media activity.
Social media, final answer.
There is evidence that cell phone use activates and changes the way this organ functions.
Brain, final answer.
All right, that's the end of the lightning rounds. We will go over the answers. Some individuals experience this when separated their phone, anxiety, online messages of an intimidating or threatening nature. The answer given is cyberbullying. Compulsive compulsive overuse of a mobile device is addiction. Blue light exposure before bedtime can cause sleep disruption. And teens who sleep without their phone often worry about FOMO, which is the fear of missing out. Excessive time online correlated with depression. Frequent digital media use appears to increase the risk of ADHD, which is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. The restlessness, irritation, or anger experienced when a smartphone use is limited is withdrawal. This is the most popular screen media activity. It's video viewing. Evidence that cell phone use activates and changes the way the brain functions.
Judges.
Okay, and we'd like to welcome Sally back. So Sally, thanks for being back with us again. We appreciate it. Sorry to interrupt.
Yep, it's okay. Judges, I gave 20 points to Pennsylvania and I gave 15 points to North Dakota. Thumbs up on that.
All right, that brings us to the end of the lightning round. Current scores, Pennsylvania still in the lead at 70, North Dakota with 60. Next will be our challenge round. And do either of the teams have any substitutes they would want to make? Because now would be the time to do that.
None for Pennsylvania.
North Dakota? I didn't hear.
No substitutes for North Dakota.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do a buzzer test. It looks like Jaren is not currently logged in. I don't know if your phone went to sleep. There you go.
Yeah, it did. Now it should be. Okay.
All right. So there's going to be 24 questions in this round, so it's still very much anybody's game. Each question will be worth 10 points, and please wait till I call on your name before you give your answers. First question. This trace element combines with protein to make hemoglobin. It also, Bidhan?
Iron.
And did I say your name correctly? But that is correct.
Vidan, like Dan,
Vidan,
but with
okay.
a V in front of it.
Okay. Challenge question number 2. Name 2 categories of companies that make up the retail supply chain. Andrew?
The producer and the supplier.
That is correct. Supplier, distributor, manufacturer would also accept producer or assembler, wholesaler or jobber, and the retailer. Challenge question number 3. Companies that have a history of earnings, positive balance sheets. Jaren?
Profitable.
That is incorrect. Companies that have a history of earnings, positive balance sheets, and increasing dividends, and who provide returns over time are referred to as this type of stock. Vidan?
Blue chip stocks.
That is correct. Challenge question number 4. 90% of Americans needlessly throw away food due to a basic misunderstanding. Garrett?
Basic misunderstanding of how much they really need.
That is not the answer we're looking for. 90% of Americans needlessly throw away food due to a basic misunderstanding of these. Andrew?
Sell by and use by dates.
Sell by dates, use by dates, or the date labeling system. That is correct. Consumers have rights and responsibilities. Well, the consumer has the right to be informed. What is the consumer's responsibility? Andrew?
The right to be heard.
That is incorrect. Consumers have rights and responsibilities. Well, the consumer has the right to be informed. What is the consumer's responsibility? Garrett?
Responsibility to seek out information to be informed.
That is correct. You want your responsibility to seek the information and then eventually use that information to make those decisions. Number 6, 3D printing is one type. Describe the process of additive manufacturing. Garrett?
Using machines to build technology.
Judges? It looks like the judges are not willing to accept that answer. 3D printing is one type. Describe the process of additive manufacturing. Vidan?
Using pre-produced products to make new products.
That is also incorrect. The answer we were looking for is building a 3-dimensional object one thin layer at a time. Challenge question number 7. Name one benefit of leasing a car rather than buying it. Garrett?
Lease the car, then you do not need to pay all of the payments at once.
Judges? Okay. It looks like the judges are not able to accept that answer. Name one benefit of leasing a car rather than buying it. Andrew?
When leasing, your payments are likely lower because you're only paying the depreciation on the car.
That is correct. You have a lower out-of-pocket costs at the time of the lease. You're going to generally drive a newer vehicle with the latest safety features. It was correct. I'm sorry.
Thanks. I think I missed it when you said it.
Monthly payment is usually going to be less. You'll have predictable payments. You won't have expensive repairs. Your vehicle will usually be under warranty. Your vehicle will generally be in its best condition. It may be easier to afford a higher end car by leasing it. You don't have to worry about trying to sell it when the lease ends. There's tax advantages if you own a business, and you get to walk away at the end of the lease without the car. Challenge question number 8. Name one side effect of having an extensive online digital. Andrew?
It can lead to addiction.
That is incorrect. Name one side effect of having an extensive online digital footprint.
My buzzers aren't clear.
Jesse?
If you have a lot of stuff on your, like in your online footprint and you're trying to get a job, they can find stuff from your past that you posted online.
Judges? Okay, it looks like the judges are willing to accept that answer. The other answer is a lack of privacy or anonymity. Challenge question number 9. Why would a thief want to steal your identity? Garrett?
So that they could use your credit information to make purchases.
That is correct. To commit fraud or financial gain, or for a financial gain. Challenge question number 10. Both kill microorganisms, but explain the difference between antiseptics and disinfectants. Garrett?
One has a higher concentration.
That is incorrect. Both kill microorganisms. Explain the difference.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, you're reading the question, aren't you?
Yeah. Both kill microorganisms, but explain the difference between antiseptics and disinfectants. Dan?
Antiseptics are generally used to clean like wounds or on living tissue, while disinfectants are usually used to clean surfaces and non-living objects.
That is correct. Antiseptic is generally applied directly to the body, while disinfectants are for inanimate objects or surfaces. Challenge question number 11. All products eventually drop out of the market. Name one of the reasons why. Jaron?
There are newer products that are better to replace them.
That is correct. Saturation, increased competition, decreased demand, dropping sales, products are no longer desired, the products are obsolete, better substitutes become available. Challenge question number 12. All electric vehicles generally require less maintenance than hybrid vehicles. Give one reason why. Jaron?
Electric vehicles are only electric, whereas a hybrid also has a gasoline engine, so that can cause problems to go wrong with the gasoline engine, whereas the electric vehicle, you don't have that issue because there's no gasoline engine.
Judges? Okay, looks like the judges are willing to accept that answer. Some other acceptable answers, the battery, the motor, the electronics generally don't require regular maintenance. There's fewer fluids to change. Brake wear is generally reduced, and there's fewer moving parts than the gas engine. So that brings us to the halfway point of our challenge round. Current scores, Pennsylvania is still in the lead at 130. North Dakota still very much anybody's game.
Chris?
All right. Challenge question number 13. With proper advance notice, a landlord may enter a tenant's rental. Jaron?
An inspection notice.
Judges? All right, we have 3 thumbs down and 1
Yep.
thumbs up right now.
Looks like we need a breakout room. Sorry.
Yeah.
I have some not so good news here. John, I'm not showing you available for a breakout room. I'm not sure why. Maybe there's another case of the Mondays, but you are not in my list of able to assign.
Because he's listed as
here.
the main. Because he's listed as the main host, and the main
Oh,
host
that's
can't
why.
be assigned.
Okay, that would be the why. Okay, 1 second. I'll take care of that. All right, 1 moment here.
All right. What do you call a fake noodle?
Pasta.
Yes. Pretty sure this is the exact same list I pulled up for the Missouri competition.
1 second here, just so I make sure I got everybody. It's John, Ryan. Are we putting Sally in now? Sally's with us.
No, Sally does not need to go into the breakout room. It's John,
No, Sally,
Ryan,
okay.
Yes, she
Brittany.
does. Yes, she does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
Sorry.
a judge.
She is a judge.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And Daryl.
Brittany
Would that give 6 though?
and Daryl.
Yes, there's 6.
So I have Brittany, Daryl, John, Ryan, Sally. Who am I missing?
You're missing Paul.
Yeah.
Got him. Okay.
Okay.
I am opening those rooms out right now. Stand by.
Do you know what a car runs on? Anyone?
The road.
That's a good guess, but the answer they gave was wheels.
Interesting.
All right.
What prize do you get for putting your phone on vibrate? The Nobel Prize. This is painful to me, Donna.
That was terrible. That was terrible. There are some good ones, but there are also some terrible ones.
Well, now I'm seeing the sponsored content, and it's exactly what you'd expect from this kind of website. So
There's a good thing, I'm guessing, that you're not sharing your screen.
it's like stuff about the royal family. So
We're back. We are not going to give that one to Pennsylvania. Sorry.
okay. So the question again: with proper advance notice, a landlord may enter a tenant's rental property. Name one circumstance which would allow this. Andrew?
If the tenant is being evicted, I'm sorry.
I'm going to say no to that as well. To make repairs, to show property to prospective renters during an emergency, or to inspect the property for damages. Challenge question number 14. Consider the My Plate food guide. Americans eat too much of two of the food groups. Name them. Garrett?
Grains and dairy.
Could you repeat that, please?
Grains and dairy.
That is incorrect. Consider the My Plate food guide. Americans eat too much of two of the food groups. Name them. V-Dan?
Meats and carbs.
Judges? Okay, we've got another mixed bag, so looks like it's probably going to be another breakout room.
Okay, opening the rooms now.
The answer that was given was protein and grains. So back to Laffy Taffy jokes if I have any more. What do you get when you cross a pig with a Christmas tree? You get a porcupine. Okay, that's about all of them I could do for right now, Donna. I'm sorry.
No, we haven't had to use this many Laffy Taffy jokes in a long time.
Okay, this one's too good not to do. Andrew, this one's for you specifically. Where do hamsters go on vacation?
Their little ball that they roll around in.
Amsterdam.
Funny.
Evan, we are not going to accept that answer.
Okay, so the judges decided not to accept that answer. The answer they were looking for was protein and grains. Challenge question number 15. The recipe you are making lists ingredients in grams, not cups. How will you measure, Garrett?
Be more accurate if you use grams than cups.
That is incorrect. The recipe you are making lists ingredients in grams, not cups. How will you measure the ingredients? V-Dan?
You will measure it by weight.
Probably no on that, judges. Yes? No? Okay, they're disagreeing again. Okay.
Can we have a breakout room then, please?
What has legs? Pardon me. What has no legs but can do a split?
Banana.
Banana split.
Banana. Yes. Why do marsupials make such good tea?
Something to do with their pouch, I would assume.
It's quality.
Co-wallet. Oh, that's hilarious. Except for they're not the only marsupial.
That's a good one.
They are not, no.
Although, interestingly, in America, the only marsupial that we have is the possum.
We're back.
Why don't? Okay.
Sorry, that was Pennsylvania. We're gonna accept that answer.
Okay. The answer given was a scale or a kitchen scale or by weight. Challenge question number 16. Compared to credit cards, how do debit cards impact your credit history? Jesse?
They don't impact your credit history?
That is correct. They don't impact your credit history because it's tied to a checking account and not a lender. How is the amount of physical activity a child gets affected? Andrew?
The more physical activity they get, the more healthy they will be.
That is incorrect. How is the amount of physical activity a child gets affected by living close to a park? Chris?
They usually get more.
That is correct. They engage in more physical activity.
Hey, Evan, this is John.
Yes.
I see Chris from North Dakota waving. Is your buzzer not working, or is there an issue?
It wasn't, but it's all right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. This term is used for likes, shares, comments, and other interactions with a bit. Chris?
Clicks.
That is incorrect. This term used for likes, shares, comments, and other interactions with a business's social media presence. Companies use this metric to measure and evaluate their social media performance. Dan?
The number of followers that they have accumulated.
That is incorrect. The answer we were looking for is engagement.
Yeah.
Challenge question number 19. The U.S. Constitution requires that a census be taken how often? Garrett?
Every 10 years.
That is correct. To remind us to be sun safe, the EPA and others have coined the phrase slip, slop, slap. Andrew?
This is used for being safe in outside environments.
That is incorrect. To remind us to be sun safe, the EPA and others have coined the phrase slip, slop, slap, and wrap. What does slop remind us to do? Garrett?
Slop means to slop on sunscreen.
That is correct. Sea levels are rising primarily due to two factors related to global warming. Garrett?
Melting of ice caps and increased general temperatures.
That is correct. We were looking for at least one factor. Answers given: additional water from melting ice sheets and glaciers, and expansion of seawater as it warms. Adware that collects information about you, such as your Dan?
That would be considered as spyware.
That is correct. The rest of the question: adware that collects information about you, such as your web surfing habits, in order to tailor ads for you, falls into this category, which is spyware. How often should you replace your smoke detector battery? Andrew?
Every 10 years.
That is incorrect. How often should you replace your smoke detector battery? Chris?
Every 6 months.
The answer we're looking for is annually. And our final challenge question. Why should you check your own credit report before you apply for credit? Andrew?
Because your own credit report is going to tell you what your score is and how the factors impacting your credit score are going to affect the ability for you to get that credit. And it's very good for you to know about your credit history before attempting to apply for credit.
Judges? It looks like it's a pretty unanimous no on that answer, unfortunately. Why should you check your own credit report before you apply for credit? Jaron?
Check for any errors on the credit report.
That is correct. All right, well, that brings us to the end of our competition. So at the end, North Dakota came back 170 to 150. Congratulations to both teams for making it to this point. Congratulations, North Dakota. You guys are the LifeSmarts Championship team for 2020. Congratulations also to Pennsylvania for being the runners-up this year. I would like to thank both teams for their excellent sportsmanship today and throughout the entire competition. And of course, I would like to thank the rest of the volunteer officials who facilitate this match. Our award ceremony will begin in about an hour. So congratulations to both teams on a job well done.